Hello, and welcome back to the channel. So today, I'm going to be reviewing Controversy's latest EP, Bars Over Bling. Now, Controversy is a good rapper friend of mine, and so I was really excited to hear this EP, and so I'm going to be reviewing it. So what I'm going to do is what I do for every other thing, is going to go through it track by track, and give a rating for each song, and then give an overall thoughts, and an overall rating. So there are 7 tracks on this EP, and we're going to start with the first one, Lyrical Miracle, the intro with Ghost the Rapper. Now, I liked the beat on this one. The instrumental is quite nice. It's easy to listen to, and I can always appreciate that, and it's a nice way to start off an EP, not immediately blaring in your face, and also not too lo-fi, so it doesn't even kind of make a presence, I guess, so that it was right in the middle. So I like the way Controversy did that. But then his verse starts, and he's not really, this is one of the main issues I have with Controversy. 1, he doesn't really enunciate his words that well. Number 2, the flow goes in and out of being good and bad. And number 3, he doesn't rhyme that much. He kind of just does this thing where he talks in a rappy way, but doesn't really rhyme too much, if that makes sense. As for the topic of the song, they just speak on different issues. He talks about George Floyd and him being murdered, and for example, just that. And so it just shows his ability as a rapper. And then Ghost's verse comes in, and it's much better. His verse is a little bit repetitive, but it's still, for the most part, pretty catchy. So this song, I gave a 4 out of 10. And then the next song we have is called Hungry, and this is also featuring Ghost the Rapper, I think. And this one also had a good instrumental. The chorus was a bit offbeat, the echoing of Ghost's voice was a bit offbeat, which was kind of annoying, but it was tolerable. And in the song, Ghost and Controversy are talking about their abilities and their personality while they're rapping. Ghost's verse is alright. It's not great, it's not terrible, it's just eh. And then the beginning of Controversy's verse I actually really liked. The beginning of the verse was really good, and then it just spirals downward very quickly. And then once again, the 3 main issues of Controversy appear once again. No enunciation, flow is in and out of being good and bad, and it doesn't rhyme that much. So it was an song, so I gave it a 3 out of 10. The next song is I Made It, featuring Lil Peep. Obviously, everybody knows what I think about Lil Peep. But I went into the song with an optimistic view, and here are my thoughts. The instrumental is not good. I just really do not like it at all. That's just my opinion, though. I just don't like it. And the main problem I have with this song is Controversy talking about how famous he is. I kind of want to set the record straight. Dude, you only have 1,000 subs. You're not really that famous. He's talking about people on the street see him and they ask for his autograph. Maybe if everybody who subscribed to you lives in that area where you live, maybe I can see that, but I doubt everybody who subscribed to you lives near where you do. So it kind of just seems a bit egotistical. It's come on. You gotta be down to earth and grounded. So that's just my main issue. And then once again, Controversy is just talking and not really rhyming. Lil Peep actually has some nice bars, genuinely some of the best bars I've ever heard him spit. None of that controversial song garbage. He actually has some pretty decent bars. I don't remember, but it was this is one of my favorites. It was rap doesn't have hard bars, and it doesn't bar hard if you don't have hard bars or something. I don't know. That's not right because I just repeated it. But I know it was actually really decent, and he used some clever wordplay, so I like that. And then it just spirals downward because he just starts saying random things that rhyme with each other. He just looked up random words on Rhyme Zone, and he was yes, this is my verse now. So that was but he had some actual decent bars, which was surprising because he's had some pretty terrible stuff in the past. So yeah, Lil Peep has some good stuff in the song. But yeah, that was probably one of my least favorite songs on this EP, so 2 out of 10. And then the next song is What's Rap Remix, featuring DJ Jeremiah Ray. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. This is one of my favorite instrumentals on the EP. It's nice and smooth and spacey. Can always appreciate that. In this song, Controversy and DJ are talking about the purpose of rap and what it can be used for and how it can impact people. Controversy tries to do a fast flow in his verse, but fails. He just fails at it. There's no other way to put it. It just doesn't sound good. And I feel if he would fix all those 3 issues I have with him, not enunciating, not really rhyming, and his flow being in and out of being good and bad, then I feel he could definitely do a fast flow very easily and very well, but obviously if you can't do those three things, then you can't do a fast flow. And DJ Jeremiah's verse is okay, but it gets kind of boring after a while and has the same kind of cadence as Controversy's verse, so 3 out of 10 for that song. Then we have Choose Wisely featuring Josh. This is a love song about how some girls are real and want actual relationships, and how some are fake, like plastic, and just want to manipulate you as soon as you're attracted to them. This song has a very, very, very long intro. I think about a minute long. It's just Controversy talking about the subject of the song. It's kind of unnecessary. A 10-second intro would have been perfectly fine, but I guess that's how the instrumental works. And, you know, for Controversy's verse, it's the same kind of theme as the other ones. Flow being good or bad, and not enunciating well, and not rhyming much. But yeah, same kind of theme. And then also, this is quite funny. I don't think Controversy told Josh what the song is about, because this is a love song, but Josh is talking about how he's so good at rapping. Maybe there was some miscommunication. I don't know. I'm not trying to assume anything, but I just found that quite funny. 3 out of 10. And the second to last song on this EP is Annihilate, the remix featuring Cloudy. Now, what I do really like about this song is that Cloudy has a sick flow. Like, he stays on beat, he does it well, and he performs really, really decently, and I can always appreciate that. He doesn't enunciate his words too well either, but it's like, okay, he does a decent job at it, but the flow is really what I was looking on here. And then once again, we had the same theme with Controversy. So I think Cloudy kind of like carried the song, so I gave it a 4 out of 10. And then the last song in this EP is called The Goat, which is a bonus track. It's a nice song about idolism, because Controversy's favorite rapper of all time is Tupac, and he's basically paying tribute to him in this song. One of my main issues with the song is Controversy, I think, produced this himself, the beat, instrumental, but I'm not trying to sound too mean here, but Controversy is not very good at producing. Like, I think he recently just started like 1 or 2 months ago, and dude, I think like if you want to use your own instrumentals in your own songs, I think you really gotta perfect them and get them sounding on the same level as your other instrumentals like throughout the EP that you didn't make, which sounded really good, before you can use your own. That's just my perspective. And once again, this is a song about idolism. It's like nice, he's paying tribute, but his lack of ability to rap
Oh, here we go, letting all the words now, flowing like a river, and I'm going for all of the gold. That's my goal, just get myself up out of this tiny hole, put some life into